How's it going, everyone? Yes, we are back with another Lions Den. We are back with another camp. I'm Craig Mitch, and today I am joined by Ben and Joe. And like I said, this is your personal hub for everything England throughout the universe. This is the Lions Den. Yes, what's going on? We are back in the Lions Den, and I'm super excited, man. I have to say, obviously, we've got two massive games coming up against Croatia, against Spain, away in the UEFA Nations League, and I have two guests. It's their first time on the Lions Den. I'm joined by Ben Chilwell and Joe Gomez. How's it going, lads?
Yeah, good. All good.
Let's shake hands. Do
all
it.
Good. All
How's
good.
it going? You good?
Good to be here.
Swooped in. Now, it'd be rude of me not to offer you a beverage because I offer all of my guests a beverage. So in the fridge, we've got some Lucozade, we've got water, and we've got Craig Mitch's secret shake. What are you not having?
Try the shake.
Love that.
Try
Grab
the
it,
shake.
grab it. Grab that, give it a stir.
We'll try the shake.
Stir it properly first.
I'm worried about it not being stirred.
Huh? I want you to take it in properly. Like, just,
Did you actually make this?
I made it.
What is
Seriously,
it? What's in it
It's
then?
a secret.
It's a secret.
Secret. Colonel Sanders wouldn't tell you the recipe of his
Try
chicken.
first. It's good to be fair.
What are we saying? Is it good?
It's good.
You say that, yeah?
Innocent smoothie.
It's good, yeah.
They wish.
It's good, it's good.
Innocent wish. All right, guys. So I'm going to tell you what's coming up on today's show. Obviously, we are joined by Joe and Ben, and obviously they're going to be answering your questions. We also got up close and personal with the lads as they got back to training. Yesterday, they did a light training session. We'll show you some of that. Also, obviously, the lads have been on their social channels posting, and we've got the three best ones currently that we think are the best, and you guys are going to vote using the social media poll to decide who wins that. And we also have a teaser of Marcus Rashford teaching me how to strike a ball. Interesting. That's at the very end of the show, so if you want to see that, it's just a little teaser. The full vid's going to be out on YouTube soon. Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the show to see that. But like I said, we're going to kick it off with the social media roundup, all right? So let me explain what happens. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but in the Lions Den, we take the three best social media posts out of you guys, the lads. Could be your stories, could be Twitter, could be Instagram, anywhere that we think's the best. And we allow the viewers to vote. The winner, after they voted, review at the end of the show, gets 3 points and they go into a leaderboard. At the end of all these camps, next year, when it gets close to the tournament, there'll be a trophy and one of you will win that trophy. So in the World Cup, Jesse won the trophy. He went in. Currently, he's got 3 points. He's up there. Trent's got 3 points as well. So we're going to see how it goes. Let's kick it off with the first post. Let's have a look.
Guys,
Comes from Jadon Sancho.
Reporting live on Matters.
So he ran up on him. He's like, Jadon Sancho here, reporting live, and we're spying on Matters. Looks like he's trying to take my job.
That sums matters up, that does.
Does it? What, he just chilling like
He's
that?
such a poser.
You would know, yeah, you would definitely.
He's
Does
such
that
a
over at Leicester.
poser, yeah, he loves it.
He loves it. What do you think of that post from Jadon Sancho there?
Decent, to be fair. I think that's what people want to see behind the scenes.
A little bit of behind the scenes. Eddie in the background there. It's funny. All right, let's go on with the next post. And the next one comes from, let's have a look. Oh, it's Ben Chilwell. And it said, what size? Triple XS or double XS? And I just want to ask you, what actually won in the vote? Did you check it?
Yeah, I did check. It actually was double XS.
It was double
I
XS?
was hoping it'd be triple XS.
Yeah, I
but-
thought they would go for triple XS.
Yeah, no, everyone said double.
So what's going on? Was it actually any of those sizes or? just a little joke?
I think it was small.
It was
just a small, yeah. But it
Did
does
you put
look.
it on to make you like what I do?
I
'Cause this is- this
couldn't
is-
fit in that.
I'm trying to
Yeah, I couldn't fit in that. I do more gym than he does.
All right, okay, fair enough. Guys, if you're feeling that one, make sure you vote B, okay? And let's go in with the last one. Madders, he's returned the favour and he put Sancho posing like he's doing a press conference. Let's have a look. He actually looks like he's doing a press conference as well, showing his teeth there. What'd you make of this post, lads?
Decent banner. He's got him back good there, isn't he? So,
Eddie
Yeah.
keeps getting in all of these, doesn't
I know,
he?
yeah.
He loves it. Eddie, look at him getting his cameos. All right, guys. So, like I said, if you're here on YouTube, Facebook people, you can't get involved in this for only for the people that are watching on YouTube, vote using the I button, top right of the screen, click that. If you think it should be Jadon Sancho, vote A. If you think it should be Ben Chilwell, vote B. And if you think it should be James Maddison, vote C. Who do you think's won it? You can be biased if you want.
I'd like to say myself, but maybe Jadon.
Yeah?
I think Jadon.
What about you, Joe?
Go with Chile, to be fair.
Yeah, look at him, he's backing his boy on us. I rate that. All right, so let's go in with some questions, man. Let's have a little chat, just chop it up. First of all, what does it feel like? I'll start with you, Ben. What does it feel like to be in the Lions Den for the first time?
Yeah, no, it's exciting, yeah. Watched
Yeah?
it a bit during the World Cup.
Sick.
So yeah, no, it's exciting. Obviously getting involved.
Is it different? Like, is it what you pictured it would be, or I don't know?
I thought it was going to be a smaller room. I don't know why I thought that, but that's the vibe I got. I thought it was going to be in a
Russia, to be fair.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why I thought that.
I
But
was getting claustrophobic. It was mad.
But yeah, no, it's a good little setup you got in there.
What about you, Joe?
Yeah, obviously, like Chile said, at the World Cup, gives you a good feel like of what it's like in the camp and that. So it's nice to be here on the other side and experiencing ourselves.
My guys. All right, so obviously you've had a few training sessions now. You know, this isn't your first camp with the seniors. You know, you've been here before. Obviously, you got the call up for the last one. Joe, you've been in a few times as well. How does it differ training with the seniors in comparison to like the under 21s? I'll start with you, Ben.
Probably competitiveness, I'd say. Obviously, everyone's on it every day. You know, whether it's a small-sided game or possession, you know, everyone always wants to win. Yeah. It's the same at 21s. People want to win, but here it's just that little bit sharper and obviously a little bit more competitive. And you know, the tackles do go flying in a bit. To be fair.
Yeah. Joe. Yeah. So obviously he said it's more competitive. Is there more or less tantrums?
Nah, everyone's got a good attitude here, man. There's good vibes all the time. Obviously, the lads take it seriously, and we're playing competitive games. We're building up for competitive games, so it's passionate at times, but there's no tantrums like that. So
it's all in good nature. Everyone wants to win, and that's the sign of a champion, man. Like, you know, if you lose, you want to know that people care sometimes, and I love that. Even on the training ground, you see the boys showing it. I want to talk about one of the best duos, probably since Keenan and Kel, since the Chuckle brothers. Rest in peace, Barry Chuckle. Since me and Steve Holland and Gareth Southgate. I want to talk about them. I mean, what's it like working with them? I'll start with you, Joe. What's it like working with Gareth and Steve?
Yeah, it's quality. I mean, I think me and Chile both experienced him at 21s. A few years back before we even become the senior manager, and from then I think he was a great manager for us and for the youth. It's nice to be around someone that you can be comfortable with, and he's just a good manager on and off the pitch. Just knows us to get the best out of you and for us as young players especially. And then Steve, like tactically, second to none, and obviously takes a lot of the sessions and guides us as well, coming into the squad about what he wants, what the team needs, and yeah, it's a nice place to be.
Do you echo the thoughts? What's your thoughts,
100%. I agree with that. Just got to add to Joe what he said there. Really, obviously Steve, like Joe said there, is tactically probably one of the best I've worked with.
I think he invented Football Manager.
Yeah,
don't quote me on that. Allegedly.
So no, tactically he's one of the best, like Joe said, and then obviously Gareth as well. It's nice for us boys that have worked with him before because then when we step up into the seniors, it's not so foreign for us, not so difficult to settle in when you've got a manager that you've worked with before.
Yep. All right, so let's focus on the games. We've got two tough games coming up. We've got Croatia away, and then obviously we've got Spain. We'll start with Croatia on Friday. Second Nations League game. Obviously, unfortunately, we lost the first one, so obviously we kind of need to get some points now. Are you looking forward to getting out there? I'll start with you, Joe. What's your thoughts ahead of that game?
Yeah, obviously, like you said, we're disappointed not to get some points in the last game against Spain. Obviously, they're top side, but it's going to be another big test. I think that's the whole point of the Nations League, really, to put you in groups where it's a real challenge, and that's what we want to do, like compete and test ourselves as a team. And obviously, it's going to be a bit strange with the
no fans.
Yeah. So that's going to be a first, I think, for a lot of us, really. So
neither of you played with no fans before behind closed doors.
Apart from 18s games.
Yeah,
that level. 18s and 23s and that. Yeah.
That's crazy when you think. I mean, do you think it will work in your favour? Because obviously, a lot of people, it's an away game. So if they did have their fans, some people say 12th man. Do you think it will work in the favour? If you could kind of predict, how do you think it would be?
I guess, like you say, obviously it's at their place, so there'd be a lot of their fans there, and it could be quite hostile. But I think every player likes playing in front of fans. It just makes it a lot more, like you're playing in a game, whether it's hostile or not, you're playing in a big match when there's fans there. So I think every player would like to play in front of fans. But, it's something we've got to adapt to, and hopefully we can on the day.
What's it going to be like going up against players like Modric, winning, he's one of the best players in the world, Rakitic, Mandzukic? What's it going to be like going up against players of that calibre? Are you looking forward to it, Ben?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Like you say, you want to challenge yourself against the best in the world. Obviously, the direction that England's going, these sort of games are massive, and, trying to push yourselves and challenge yourself against the best is, what we need going into these big tournaments. So, hopefully we can do well against the better teams, which will, give us confidence in the big tournaments.
Joe, I don't want to use the phrase bad blood, but is there a bit of revenge on the mind, or what's going on? Because obviously they took us down in the semi-finals in extra time. What are we looking for, a bit of retribution?
Yeah, I think naturally we want to get our own back in a way. Obviously, the World Cup was a massive stage and everyone was devastated the way we went out. But it's a chance, like you said, to make it right and just try and get one back over them over there in their home country as well.
Hopefully we can do it on their soil. That'll be definitely one up on them because they didn't win it anyway in the end. Joe, you played a game against Spain, Wembley. How did you find that game? Obviously we didn't get the win, but how did you find the experience overall playing there?
Yeah, it was a tough test. I think they're obviously one of the best in the world. It's self-explanatory what they've done, what they've won. And it was difficult. I think we had phases in the game where we had our fair bit of possession as well.
Yeah, we was dominating at times, definitely.
I think the possession stats, looking at them like you'd expect, a lot of the time teams go against Spain and they just get popped for the whole game. Yeah. But I think we done well as a team, and obviously we had a close couple chances at the end, and obviously Wobb's goal disallowed as well. So
yes, I actually forgot about that. You're getting me angry.
Yeah.
Let me just calm down.
That's a
mad one.
Opinion.
What's it going to be like potentially? We go to face them in Seville, the second game. I mean, for you, if you play going up against maybe someone like Diego Costa, who wasn't there before, have you ever played against him?
No, I haven't. No.
Some people say he's a handful.
Yeah.
You ready for him if you do end up playing and he ends up playing?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what you got to expect playing against Spain. They got top players in every position, so you've got to be ready for the battles, and that's 1v1 battles all over the pitch. Yeah. So yeah, you have to be ready and step up to the challenge.
I think you got him anyway. Ben, Switzerland, we spoke after the game. It was a proud day for you, your senior debut, and obviously it was in your stadium, the King Power Stadium. Yeah. Refresh us about that. What was going through your head on that day when you came on?
Obviously in the moment you're fully focused on the game. Even though it was a friendly, obviously we want to win every match we play. So at the moment it was just focusing on trying to do well if I come on the pitch, and luckily I got the opportunity to come on and play, and then it was just doing everything right when I was on the pitch. But then obviously looking back after the game, it was a massive night, and obviously playing for England, making my debut at the King Power Stadium, it's probably one of the best, probably the best moment of my life. So it was a great night for myself and obviously for my family as well.
There's not many people that can say they make their debut for their country in their home stadium. Massive, massive thing. All right, so guys, like I said earlier in the show, we have got massive games coming up. And the only way we can be ready for those games is if we're training and preparing. So the lads, they had their first training session yesterday, and we've got a clip of it here for you. Have a look at this.
Yeah, something different.
Oh, what a finish there. Pinpoint finishing at this level. All right, guys, so we got some questions. I asked you questions, but we got questions from the viewers. So we're going to get some of these fired into you. We'll start off. Bex Wolfie, shout out Bex Wolfie, said, in one word, what was your reaction when you got the call up? Start with you, Ben.
Delighted.
Delighted. Okay, I like that. Joe?
Honour.
Honour. Ooh, delighted and honour. I like that. All right, Luke English, can never tell what his nationality is, says, who was the first person you told after getting the call up?
One word again, or mum and dad?
Mum and dad?
Yeah.
What about you, Joe?
My girlfriend.
Like that. Told the missus. Rosie Patey said, fave thing to do on your day off. Doesn't have to be one word. Just
Cinema.
cinema?
Yeah, I enjoy the cinema.
What about you, Joe?
I have to say pick a mix. I'll say pick a mix.
Yeah.
If I just go to get the pick a mix or watch the film, either way.
I hear you. Tasnim Mia said, what music is everyone in the squad listening to at the moment? We'll start with you, Joe.
There's that new Gunna and Lil Baby.
Yeah. I see Carl Walker listening to that. He's loving that.
Yeah, that's fire, man.
It's going off, isn't it? Where did they? Them guys just came out of nowhere.
know,
Really.
Yeah.
It's taking over
It's
the
crazy.
game. They're killing it. So Cal said, what's the most important thing you've learned already in your few days with the squad? Start with you, Ben.
Just you're around brilliant players. Just putting it in 100% every session, and how important the tactical side is of it.
Joe?
I think the importance of carry on where we left off, what the boys did in the summer is just, it's a benchmark now really, and we have to try and maintain that sort of standard.
Amazing. Lloyd Potter said, funniest in the squad.
Funniest.
Who's the funniest? I want two different answers from you guys.
This squad, the funniest.
Can't
Just
remember.
making it seem like it's not a funny squad.
I did one the other
Hey,
day.
there's loads.
No,
there's
no,
so
no,
many
there's a
candidates.
lot.
There is a lot, yeah.
First one that comes to your head.
For me, I'd say, can I give two, either Stonesy or Walks as a pair?
They're a duo, to be fair.
Yeah.
Do you want to share them? One of you can have Stonesy, one of you
Yeah,
can have Walks.
we'll do that.
I like that. What else have we got here? Elizabeth X said, who's better out of you two at FIFA? Have you even played each other?
Nah, I don't really play it.
Don't you?
Nah.
What about you?
You know, you're a Fortnite guy, innit?
Nah, I'm not even Fortnite either.
not?
Neither of them.
I'm COD.
I'm not even
Oh, you're COD
PlayStation.
guys.
I'm COD.
Really?
I'm
No Xbox, nothing?
occasionally, just a social thing.
I hear
for
you.
me.
You're
I
killing
don't
their
play.
hearts right now. These guys
Yeah,
love
no.
all of that stuff.
Probably, yeah.
Have we got any other questions in here? I think they're flying in. Toughest player to play against in training? I'll start with you, Ben.
For me, obviously, as a fullback, probably Raheem.
Pacey.
Pace, sharp,
Skillful, yeah.
skillful, gets a lot of goals. So yeah, I'd say Raheem.
What about you, Joe?
I'd say either H for like his movement and
Yeah.
just can't switch off, and then Rash as well. Just for if you give him a yard and he hits it, then
Lethal finishes.
Yeah,
When they
lethal.
find the corners and
yeah.
mental. What else? All right, Cody Outram said, what other sports? No, King 500 said, what other sports do you watch?
NBA, myself.
NBA, man?
Yep.
What team?
Don't really have a team, to be fair. I only got into the playoffs last season. So.
Players? Any players you're fond of? Gotta be LeBron, King James.
Obviously
man.
LeBron, yeah, but I think everyone says LeBron.
Yeah, it's just too easy to go to.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. I just watched the playoffs last season.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it, so
No,
I'm
it's
looking forward to
fun.
that this year.
What about you, Joe? Any sports?
I like athletics in
Yeah?
the summer. Yeah, or the
Athletics,
sprints. Yeah, the sprints.
None of you into boxing, UFC?
Yeah, watched
Recently.
the fight the other
UFC?
day,
Recently, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all into UFC after what happened the other day, to be
Yeah.
fair. I'm not going to lie, that was
mayhem,
absolutely nuts. All right, listen, that's enough of the questions. We're going to go into the result of the poll, okay? So you guys have been voting in your millions. Okay, not your millions, but you've been voting, all right? And the winner of the poll, who do you guys think it is? Who did you predict?
I'm sticking with Jaden.
And you went with?
I went with Chile.
Yeah.
Chile. The winner of the poll, with 49%, almost half, is Jadon Sancho. It was Jadon Sancho. Let's have another look here.
Sancho here, reporting live on Matters.
He's just creeping up on him.
Look at that pose.
There we have it. He's posed. Matters is a poser. All right, so there you have it. Jadon Sancho with his very first 3 points here on the Lions Den. And let's have a look at the social media leaderboard as it stands. So Jadon Sancho goes straight in there with 3 points. Jesse Lingard, 3 points. Trent Alexander-Arnold has 3 points. Maguire and Kyle Walker, both on 0. Zilch.
What did Trent get 3 points for?
I'm trying to remember what
Probably
it was.
the
We did on our
crossbar
last.
one or
The
something.
guy knows. It was the crossbar.
Oh, yeah, it would have been that.
It was pretty mad as well, yeah. So are you guys going to be going for it now? What's going on? Are you going to be posting a bit more?
Up the
Up
game.
the game, innit?
Yeah.
Trophy.
Yeah.
We're up in the
game.
trophy this time as well. The FA don't know, but we're up in the trophy. Better pull out for that one because the other one's gone. Do you know I broke it as well by accident?
Nah.
Don't think Jesse knows that as well. I broke his
Broke
last
it.
one and glued it together and gave it to him. Good super glue. All right, guys, before we head out, it has been an amazing show. Everyone that comes on the lines, then we get them to sign the table. So if you guys want to do the honours. If you want to get some over here, maybe spread it out a bit because they've done it all quite close together. While they're doing that, I just want to let you guys know that we'll be back with another Lions Den live from Seville. Yes, we are going to be out in Spain. I'm going to be eating tapas, doing the flamenco, all of that stuff. Looking for my next bay. No, I'm joking. I'm not. Ahead of our UEFA Nations League game against Spain. We got 2 games away this month, obviously against Croatia and Spain. Next month, we have 2 home games at Wembley against the USA. Interesting, very interesting. And Croatia. And tickets, we've still got tickets available for that. So go to the fa.com/tickets to get your hands on those. Lads, you looking forward to all of these games?
Yes.
They're all coming up thick and fast. Thick and
Always.
fast, should I say. And that's it, people. It's been the end of the show, guys. You've been absolutely amazing. Pleasure.
Thank you, bro.
Pleasure.
Nice one.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop the video a like if you've enjoyed it, do all of that stuff. And finally, as promised, I'm going to leave you with this little teaser of Marcus Rashford giving me a striking tutorial. Everyone, thank you so much. We'll see you next time in Spain.
And I was a bit more inside, so go back a bit.
Bit more
then
like here?
Leave it natural, so as the ball's coming, just take it and like roll with it.
I actually have this. I can feel it. Come on, let's do it. Don't spray it into me, though.
You're wrapping your foot around it. So instead of wrapping around it,
Yeah.
just hit it like, stop your foot straight away.
No. Oh!